All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Um, yeah, I kind of took too long recording the last bit of it, anyways. I'm only like 13 minutes into it. It's about half of what I watched before, but anyways, yeah. So I left off. Ernie's making threats. Let me get a real quick refresher here on what he's talking about. See what speed I'm on. All right, 1.5. Let's get this going here.
Love it. But anyways, PCT, don't ever mention my name. Don't mention the Tiger's name. Don't mention anything about us because I'm telling you, it will come back and bite the fuck out of you. Simple as that. Now,
Okay, yeah, that's right. All right, so yeah, that's why I'm just getting my thought train back. So this is what people do in cults or predators. There's I mean many different ways that they do it. It doesn't have to be as direct as the way he's doing it right now, but the tactic is to try and scare you into silence. Don't you dare speak out because it'll be way worse for you. You think this is bad? Holy shit, we'll get you if you really fucking say anything else. Like it's nonsense. Nobody be scared of this man. Nobody be scared of his fucking tigers. They're, you know, all pretty much as useless as him, and I mean, like, they don't, uh, none of them have done anything, like, it's just, the only thing that they're good at is lying, bashing people, making up crazy conspiracy theories and shit. Like, especially that heifer, Sweet Melissa. Jesus Christ, I'm hiding outside of the states. Like, for what? The fuck am I hiding from? When I'm not even a criminal. I'm not even criminal anymore. I don't do criminal shit anymore. Like, fuck am I hiding from? Even when I was a criminal, I didn't fucking hide. I just did what I was going to do. I went on a run. I mean, I'm not going to be blatantly running around the street like, yo, come get me, bitch on the run and shit. I ain't no, but the way I was taught when I was younger, when I was coming up, and all the people I had around me that were teaching me, the game, the criminal lifestyle and shit. You don't fucking hide your head. Nah, man. You are what you are, and you fucking walk the street proudly because you don't do scumbag shit to civilians. You don't fucking hurt the cops. You don't fucking hurt women and kids, animals, elderly people. All that stuff's off the table. But anyways, yeah, he's trying to scare you into your silence, Tina. There's no need to be silent. I mean, even his, well, it's all bark, no bite. His loudest bark is not even scary. You know what I mean? Some people it is, but once you learn enough about him, you realize that he literally is all bark, no bite.
let's drop it. Let's drop it. And yes, I am going to get with Parker's dad and see what we can do because I think you're a very abusive person. I didn't know you. I didn't know you before.
More threats, more threats. Getting in contact with people that he has no business contacting, right? This woman fucking supported you. She fucking liked you. She thought you were fucking hot. She fucking danced for you, and you clowned her for it. You threw her loyalty and trust in you. You threw it right back in her face, Ernie. All your people did the same thing. Trash her. That's what cults do. That's what people who have shit to hide do. They torture and they torment the people that go against them or talk back to them or call out their shit. They try to make it so fucking difficult for them to say one fucking word. They make them doubt themselves, like their reality wasn't actually fucking real, like they didn't experience what they actually fucking experienced. I mean, it's just for somebody that claims to be, I'm for the children, I am for the women, you really don't fucking do anything good at all for either of them. You don't do good at all. You're just a fucking leech on society, Ernie. You're a leech on society. You're a leech on the people you're around. Uh, Jesus, I feel bad for the couch you're sleeping on because I know you fucked it at least 7 or 8 times already. You can't keep your dick out of a couch cushion and your fucking mouth from around a dude's pecker. Like, the fuck, dude? At least you're getting paid for the blowing dudes. I mean, the poor couch. I mean, could you at least, throw it a little change or something? Well, you ain't got no change. A little bit of change fall out the pocket and a couch cushion, but not Ernie.
But I see now what it's all about. A little $600 or $700 check a month. Oh, woo woo! God damn, fucking
Pocket watching ass Ern.
ridiculous. In my trust fund, I got a trust fund. I get $600. I get $600. Oh yeah, I got a trust fund. But you're
He gets so pissed off about people having money. That's one of his fucking things. Like, yeah, I don't know why. I mean, it's it's got to be from when he was a kid because he'll bring up. I think it's even in this one, in this little clip. He says something about the house he lived in having like 9 bedrooms or something like that, which like I don't even think it had any relevancy to what the fuck he was talking about. It's just because Ernie wants to be something better than he's not, which, look, it's not a bad thing to strive to be better. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying it like the the means and the techniques and the different ways and scams he is trying to become better in his mind. Better means money, doesn't mean developing or growing as a person or a man or anything like that. It just means let me get that dollar, let me get that money, and eventually fake it till he makes it, right? But he can't. He's not. He can't keep it up because he starts doing the drugs again, and then it all falls apart, and then it becomes everybody else's problem, and then as well he will blame it on everybody else. But he hates motherfuckers with money. He's pocket like look, I don't, like I said, I don't know a lot about Tina, but like what why do you even know about her trust fund like that? Like why do you know enough to remember she said X, Y, and Z about it and now you're gonna use it against her?
never gonna have a chance at life. And also, let me just say this, PCT. You said I was the one that come on to you.
Sounds like a fucking weirdo, doesn't he? He tries to steal stuff from people. Like, I think that was almost like a rap laugh when rap would like even when rap did that thing, Ernie couldn't help himself. He had to try and steal it and make it his own. You know what I mean? Like he did like a song or whatever, and then rap used the song and it backfired on him on Ernie. But yeah, like Ernie can't create. He's I forget what the name of it is. I think the Gnostics had a archons, something like that, similar to that, where they can't create, they can only duplicate. So they needed like man's free will or something like that. I don't know. I think I might have that part wrong about the free will part, but yeah, something like Ernie can't create. He only can duplicate and simulate what he sees in other people, what he sees other people produce. Now, I'm not saying, many people do that, like art, speaking, with music, things like that. But it's not, it's basically like plagiarizing what Ernie does. And, that's once he gets to a certain point in it, he can't plagiarize what isn't there. Like he can't create past that. So he gets to whatever fucking speed bump he gets to, and he's like, oh, Ernie down.
Yeah, if I could still laugh like Woody Woodpecker, I don't even think I could do it. I ain't done it in years, and my voice will probably crack. And if you motherfuckers make fun of me, you know how it is. But it's gonna try. I ain't gonna try it. Shit, no, that shit wouldn't work right. So if Parker's ever gonna have a chance at living life, I mean, half his life is gone. He's almost 30 years old. He's almost 30 years old. Never had a piece of pussy. Oh my god, holy hell, he's missing life. You told me I can't let him have a girlfriend. It's until he'll leave. No shit. That's what they're supposed to do. They get a good taste of the snatch and they go to bye-bye. They don't stay with mama in a fucking cuckoo nest with a witch in front of the refrigerator because he can't get no food. Shit. Hell.
See, Ernie, you don't know. You don't have. It's easy for him to judge that because he doesn't know. Like he gave the rights to his son away. So that's just like, like he said himself, it was easy for him to do that. It's hard for him to leave the Tiger cult, which we all know that's not going to happen. He'll never leave the Tiger. That's his, that's his direct line to, money and, self validation. It gasses his ego up. He can't leave those people alone because if he leaves them alone, then reality will creep in. And like, we all know as soon as reality creeps in, Ernie starts to break. But yeah, he's, you know, he doesn't know. Well, okay, so first of all, it's a woman. Okay, so a woman's bond with her child is completely different, in my opinion, than a dad's bond with their kid. So he doesn't know anything about what it's like for a mom to let their kid leave the nest. Okay, especially when she feels like that kid needs extra help. So some mothers can be really protective, overbearing. Even dads can be like that. But I'm specifically talking about a woman. In my opinion, a woman's bond with their child is completely different and stronger at times than a man's bond, like with his son. You know how they compare the relationships between mothers and daughters and fathers and sons. Okay, so Ernie doesn't have a damn clue what the fuck it takes to allow a child that he's raised that may need extra help along the way. He doesn't know anything about letting that child leave the nest. Like what if she's afraid that her son is going to leave the nest, find a girl, and that girl's going to take advantage of him? Or what if she's afraid something happens to her kid because he may not know how to deal with certain things? Like there's so many variables there, and he just, of course, Ernie, he fucking knows everything, so he's gonna make the final call on this. But he doesn't have a fucking he doesn't have a fucking clue. He doesn't have a say in anything. He gave his fucking kid away. What is he even worried about another person's kid for?
Lord have good God mercy. If I was that guy, oh shit, if I was Parker, you put a witch in front of the refrigerator, some bitch refrigerator's gone, table's gone, all that shit's out the window, you can go back and get it. You can't do that shit. He's got to have room to grow. You keep him in a little room. Let me have his phone. I will put it in my room. It's a sliding door. He is not allowed to use it.
Maybe there's some things about Parker that we don't know. Maybe, and I'm not saying that, like, I'm not saying that in like a bad way. Please don't take it like that. I'm just saying, like there may be some things about Parker, some truths that we don't know. Maybe there's some ways that he lives and his habits that she knows won't necessarily be acceptable to the public or to a girl if she finds him, or like maybe it's like that. It, like, goes again with her being protective. Like, there's stuff that we just don't know. She hasn't told anybody. Well, she doesn't owe anybody an explanation for that shit. But Ernie, of course, feels like he's entitled to every fucking detail about everybody's fucking life because he wants to sit up on his fucking perch and fucking dictate how people should do their shit. But he wants everybody else to leave him the fuck alone. Don't tell him what to do or don't call him out on his shit, but he's gonna pop shots from from whenever and wherever he wants.
Ooh. Why don't you just go and put a big fucking picture or a poster of a witch, tattoo your fucking face onto it with the horseshoe on your damn jaw, because your mouth looks just like a damn horseshoe no matter how much makeup and shit you try to put on. Holy hell. I was sitting
See, it's not about any bit of uh trying to set something straight or anything like that. He just wants to bash this woman.
there looking at him like, she spends all this time on makeup, but anytime she talks, that frown's there, and it looks just like an engraving of a damn horseshoe. It's just like, just a horseshoe, like, whoop, whoop. You always got a sad face because you carry it.
Well, I mean, look, Ernie, you put all that fucking, you try to make yourself look bigger on them Photoshop pictures, try to make yourself look like you got muscles, you got the shirt open and shit, and you just look pathetic. You just look like a worn down drug addict that's lost his fucking way and is just still struggling with the addiction, still struggling with that life. Can't let it go. Can't accept his own fucking flaws, his own failures, and instead hangs on to the hope and the dream and the lies that one day he'll become what he has always lied about, and it just never happened. So you're going to continue this cycle of failing and you know cast it out on everybody around you. Whoever's around you that sees it and gets close enough and says, "Oh shit, this motherfucker's nuts." Now that he's gonna bash you.
You carry sorrow and shit. And you talk about 12 days I've been through this with Rose. And you're sitting here and you don't even know what in the hell you're even talking about. And you're like, I've not seen my mother in 12 years or 13 or 14. It may have been 15. Didn't get to see my daddy either, even though I was in the same state. He passed away. Holy shit. And I miss him so much. And you're like, and I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? I can't even go in the same state as my mom, but I still see my mom. Like, damn. Like, literally. Hell, you could have raised
Ernie, you couldn't go see Ernie. They had to keep you away from your mom. You weren't allowed near her without supervision. What the fuck is that? You're gonna talk to her about going to see her dad and her being upset about it. Like, look, what do they say? Hindsight's 2020. You know what I mean? Any situation in the past could be broken down and looked at in many different ways, and you could have many different um, thoughts or anything on how the outcome would be, if it would be positive or negative or anything like that. So what he's doing is just bashing her, and it seems, like it just seems like this is all fuck you. You know what I mean? But I mean, basically, that's what he's saying to her. But you guys get what I'm saying.
the money. Yeah, you flew out there. You flew out there to Dolly. I mean, you changing it up. Hey, Dolly. Hey, Dolly, you want some Miss 60
He's mad because Dolly was going to get some and he wasn't.
year old kitty cat, you know? And you're sitting there and you're doing all that shit, but you can't go see your daddy or your mama.
So you can't go see your kid, Ernie. What about that? You can't go. You couldn't go. You couldn't visit your mom without supervision. You gave the right to you don't. That's not your son. You know what I mean? You gave the rights of that away. So what the fuck are you talking about? Her visiting her fucking. Maybe she does love her dad. Maybe she does. Maybe that really upset her. Maybe she's in a fucking point in her life where she doesn't know whether to go see her fucking parents and enjoy that, or go and try to meet a new love interest or a spark or a flame and try and see what that brings. You don't know the inside workings of her mind. You don't know what her day-to-day thoughts are, her emotions are, and all that shit. But you're quick to judge and cast all different kinds of fucking bullshit and rumors and all kinds of fucking judgment on her and shit, man. And I'm not gonna say I've never fucking done this type of like talking down on people and shit like that. I grew up, you know what I mean? I'm bashing Ernie right now because he's a piece of fucking shit, Tina's not. I don't think Tina's a piece of shit, you know what I mean? I just think there may be some things with her and Parker that need to be addressed, but it's not for Ernie to fucking solve. Damn sure ain't for Ernie to solve.
It's the cats. It's the cats. I gotta feed the cats. I've gotta take $3,460 a fucking year and feed these cats.
Fucking pocket watching. What the fuck, man?
I thought they was boys, but they turned out to be girls, and they multiplied. Fucking idiot. Holy shit. Like hell. Damn. I mean,
He thinks this sounds good. He thinks this is like, ooh, I'm getting it. Yeah, this is awesome. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. No, man. You sound like a piece of shit yelling at a woman. That's it. You just sound like an angry, abusive motherfucker.
if I had cats and I had to feed the cats, I would feed the cats, but I wouldn't let cats stop me.
How? How you gonna feed the cats, Ernie? How the fuck you gonna feed the cats? You can't eat unless somebody gives you money. So you're not feeding the cats. Other people would be feeding the cats.
From seeing my mom or my dad. Somebody best be fucking getting me some cash out for a fucking Easter chocolate bunny. I've seen two down the road on the store.
See that shit? See that shit? I forgot that was that part. So but anyway, like he can't even get a Easter a chocolate Easter bunny. He's got an e-bag for it. You got to beg for that. Look, sometimes people need help with money. Sometimes there was a couple weeks ago, maybe last month. There's a old Spanish couple, man. They go to the clinic. They helped me so many times. Like when I needed a ride, I couldn't get there. My car was fucked up. Um, they came through, never asked me for a pound. Of course, I give them gas money and shit like that. But I noticed they're fucking walking, in this pouring fucking rain. Old man's got a cane. I mean, this motherfucker's old. He's not going to the clinic for for drugs. He's going there because part of his pain maintenance. He takes that, and it's like he has to take less pain stuff during the day. I see this guy walking in, whatever, he he has too much pride to flat out ask for it. You know what I mean? But when I started talking to him, found out what was up. The car was fucked up. And that's the only time I ever asked anybody online for anything. It was $300 to get his car completely fixed. Him and his nephew were gonna go to like some you pull it scrapyard thing or whatever, and they were gonna get the parts. And I was gonna put 150 up, and I said to Kaz and to Nick, yo, you think that would be, something that you guys should help out with or whatever. And before anybody even answered, the old guy called me back and said, "Ah, you know what? My nephew is gonna help me out. Whatever. We're just gonna take care of it." And he didn't even need it. You know what I mean? But it's like sometimes people need shit. You know, sometimes people
And I'm going to be doing that. I've got to get me a chocolate bunny. That's my damn thing on Easter. I have to have a chocolate.
gotta have a chocolate bunny, huh? And that's everybody else's responsibility, Ernie. You gotta have a chocolate fucking Easter bunny, chocolate fucking bunny on Easter. Sorry, and that's everybody else's fucking problem. No, man. If you need that shit, you gotta supply it.
Bunny. So, Katie, make sure you wash your ass and you send me a cash app so I can get me a chocolate bunny. And also, you need to send me your email again. That way I can email you. And I need to really email you. So if you're still in and you're watching, you can put it in chat. And can one of my mods screenshot it? Or I'll screenshot it. I'm on a roll today. As long as my voice holds up.
No, you're not on the roll today, Ernie. You're just fucking going off because you probably fucking got some more drugs. That's why you were out for a couple days. You had to fucking recuperate from the fucking pounding that you had to take in order to get the fucking drugs that you're on now. Um, if I mean, is that the way you talk to Katie? Is that the way you talk to the women that you want to ask for stuff? Fucking Christ, man.
We may be here a while. Hell, I have 5 days hiatus or shit like that. Hello, vent room. How are you? Look at the little chickens and the bunny. That's the ugliest looking bunny I ever seen in my life. But it's a bunny, I guess. But what do you do, No Fear? Like literally, she said it's more like a cult. Well, you never was invited in.
It is like a cult, though. If you're gonna threaten her to be quiet, or else it's gonna fucking come back negatively on her and harm her. And if she wants to leave, or any kind of thing where it's an exit and she's like, hey man, something's not right, you guys were fucking with me, and you guys fucking go after her. I mean, those are like a lot of things you do is and you have in your community over there, Ernie, are cult like behaviors. I just how it is. That's the facts.
You ain't never been inside the circle. And you be able to say shit like that about us? It's a cult. It's a cult, people. It's a cult. Yeah. And he timed me out 5 hours. Fucking idiot. I just told you what to do. Send me a fucking rabbit, woman. Send me your email as well.
What a fucking scumbag. I mean, I don't know Katie like that. You know what I mean? She was cool for like a day, and then I don't know what the fuck happened, but I took down my video of her when she was going in on Easy. I mean, like, Easy's the easy mark. No, I didn't mean to make the joke like that, but yeah, you're gonna tell her to. I mean, like, there's probably a reason why she hasn't given you her email. She probably knows. No fucking way, dude. Get the fuck away from me, you creep.
Anyways, she needs a donation for wax. No, she needs a fucking donation for face plastic surgery is what she needs. Now there. Say that I was the one that wanted you? Bitch, you're the one that had a fucking picture of me on your phone as a screensaver.
I mean, it's another thing. It's his fucking ego. How dare anybody think that I was actually interested in her? Nobody better think that about the big bad lightning tiger, that he was interested in an older woman that, was like into him, like it's beneath him, the fuck out of here, Ernie. You're beneath you're one of the lowest pieces of shit on here.
If I was to hold my phone up, well, I don't want to hold it up, but you all see it. Because I do have a picture of you and your blue panties on there, I ain't gonna lie. But it's an accident.
Creep. What's that shit? Oh, beep, beep. Ernie's a creep. Why the fuck you got that on there, Ernie? If you're not into it and you don't like it, why the fuck you got that picture on there? Why you still got that shit? Like, what the fuck, man?
It was really an accident. I couldn't help it. And then she says,
I'm pretty sure you could help it to fucking keep it, though. You know what I mean? If it was an accident, somebody fucking, which is bullshit. There's no fucking accident about it, okay? I mean, it's just all lies from him. I mean, if let's just say it was an accident, right? You don't have to keep it on your fucking phone after that. Just like you have all those fucking pictures of people's grandkids and kids on your phone. Why do you have so many pictures of other people's kids on your fucking phone, man? It's fucking weird. Got all them different phones, all them different fucking pictures of kids. Not one of them is fucking yours.
5 tigers come over and they screenshotted my crotch. The fuck?
Okay? And apparently, she's not lying about that. You cocksuckers fucking made a fucking joke out of her. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, man?
The hell? How the hell? And then they gave it to him. They sent it to him. It was called Me Playing with the Tigers. It didn't have nothing to do with you, exactly.
Yeah, just like I said before, if you're making fun of her body, it's got a lot to do with her. I'd say it's got everything to do with her if you're making fun of her hoo-ha. What the fuck, man? Jesus Christ. But you, God forbid, you ever mention anything even remotely close to sounding the same as something that Ernie has something to do with, and you're talking about everything about Ernie. But, Ernie could fucking have a picture of this woman's, privates and directly make fun of it, and then he wants everybody to believe, no, it ain't got nothing to do with you. Get the fuck out of here.
I fucking laugh at your crazy ass.
See?
Seriously. I laugh at you because you have to hold on to a fucking door to raise your leg up. What are you doing? Some kind of Russian dance or something? And your legs are going up and you got the hold of the door? Yeah.
That's what Ernie is when he tries to be funny. That was probably like a rehearsed joke in Ernie's mind. He's probably been lining that sumbitch up for like a fucking week now. Probably why he didn't come right out and just start bashing her. He wanted to make sure he got these good punchlines in there, and that was probably one of them, and it fucking sucked. She's an older woman. Ernie, what the fuck are you talking about, man? You could barely fucking walk getting out of the fucking jail. I mean, what the fuck are you talking about? Her leaning, like, you're dying, Ernie. You can't get past the fucking kitchen without stopping for a breather. You're dying, Ernie. You're shriveled up. You're on your way out. Why can't you just go out peacefully and just roll out? Like, that's enough.
Look at this. I can put my leg up, but I ain't got no fucking balance. Lord, if I was to put my hand down off that door, my ass is crashing. Seriously, PCT, if you're going to dance, learn to dance. Seriously. When I let you up on panel the first time and gave you all your subscribers, go subscribe.
Oh, okay. That's another thing that had me fucking. He's got to make sure everybody knows Ernie's the one that gave you subscribers. I mean, anybody can say that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, if somebody becomes a part of a community and they go up on somebody's panel and they get subscribers, right? Even if it's not, even if the person that the channel they go to, even if they don't say, hey, subscribe to their, Ernie will say, yo, I gave you them subscribers. You didn't have shit until, you met me. You didn't have nothing until nobody gave a fuck about you until you met me. Well, obviously nobody gave a fuck about her for real because of the way you guys are treating her now, like on her way out. Like, it was all just a joke. It was all just, let's clown on her. It's just really great woman advocate, huh, Aaron?
The PCT, right? Remember that? Right? I was nice to you. I was really, really nice to you.
Like, it's like he's insinuating she's not capable of any kind of success on her own, in multiple ways. Hear me out. Both because she gets the check, right, because of Parker, and she couldn't be successful online without Ernie. Those are the types of things that he'll pick at. You get me?
Yeah. Seriously. But by God, when you get up there and you're sitting there dancing and you're throwing your little skirty up and you're showing your fucking Depends and they're bigger than the puffy ones that I bought for fucking Constant Sue.
Oh, man, I'm going to end this soon because I don't really feel like hearing this guy bash her. Like, I don't know her that well.
Then there's a problem, PCT. You got fucking white fuzz sticking out your damn panties. You look like damn cotton coming out and everything. And you're going,
the fuck you talking about, Ernie? You tried to say the mud fucking stole your shoes. What the fuck you talking about, man? She did that to be part of something. You know what I mean? Maybe it wasn't best, judgment to go up there and do all that. Fine, okay? It's not like it was her thing, like she would always be like, let me do this, let me show you my box, you know what I mean? Unless I'm completely wrong, And like I said, I don't know PCT like that. I don't watch all that shit. I don't know, but I mean, for him to start talking shit about like white fuzz or whatever, what the fuck you talking about, Ernie? Like you had whatever, dude. I'm in this soon.
Look at this, and you're trying to push everything you can just to try to make an imprint so your camel toe don't show as bad and everything, but the fuzz and the damn cotton sticking out, and it looks so puffy.
Oh, you mean like when you wear clothes that are like 6 sizes too big so that you look like you're a bigger man? Remember that? Is that you're talking about what she looks like or what she does with her clothes and her body and the way she wears them to make it look like a certain way? But it's okay for Ernie to wear clothes 6, 7 times too big and extra fucking shirts, so he looks like he's got a little bit of fucking weight on him, or boots and them little lifts in him, so he looks like he's a little taller. It's okay for Ernie to do all that kind of fucking finagle the bagel type shit, but he can't fucking. I mean, she can't fucking try to present herself in a way that she feels is more sexier. Okay, I don't understand. I mean, I'm not saying that she is. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying like this is her idea of what she thinks she looks sexier as, just like it's Ernie's idea of how he thinks it looks good when he wears those big ass clothes with the belt wrapped like almost 2 times around. Like I never seen a grown man have to wear a belt wrapped all the way around because the pants that he bought were like fucking so fucking big. He had to strap them on there and make sure they're all good. Like I forget what video it was. It could have been the time when he was flirting with that kid at Jimbo's house. And and the other thing, man, about fucking Jimbo, right? So Ernie calls Jimbo all types of, the pedophile, this, that, and the other. Okay, but keep in mind, it was all good when Jimbo lended Ernie a hand, right? It didn't matter. He kept everything a secret. Not that Jimbo had anything to keep secret, okay? But as far as like um, what Ernie talks shit about him now and all the things he says now, it didn't matter when Jimbo gave Ernie a place to sleep, helped him out with fucking money, little odd jobs here and there. None of that shit mattered. But now that Ernie, isn't part of, like Jimbo's life like that, like he was in the capacity or the degree that he was before, he just wants to bash Jimbo and call him all types of this, that, and the other. But how dare you say that when Ernie was there? You know, I mean, it's just, if, never mind.
I don't know if you've got a 1970s Bush or what the fuck is. It's probably your damn Depends wadded up because you didn't put them on the right way. That's probably what it is. Now, you take that however you want to, but I'm telling you right now, I'm getting with Parker's dad, and we're going to come up with some kind of fund. It's going to be called Save Parker.
Always got to be a fund, huh? Can't just fucking do it on GP that you want to do some shit to be a fucking thorough motherfucker. You always got to raise some type of fucking money. You always got to squeeze an extra fucking dime and a nickel out of somebody, huh? Can't just fucking say, hey, yo, your son, which you have no fucking right or place to talk about in any way whatsoever, telling Tina or her fucking ex-husband how to fucking raise this kid. Like he's an adult. So first of all, there's nothing that you could really say because he's an adult and he would just be like, fuck out of here if he wanted to. But, of course there's got to be a fund. And who's that fund going to, whose name is that fund going to be under? How's that fund going to be collected, Ernie? Let me guess. Is it going to be on Ernie's Cash App or his PayPal again? Just like all the other times when he collected money for people, and then when they fucking asked for it, he came up with some sort of fucking real crazy ass reason as to why they couldn't get it or what they did to him that justifies him not giving them that money now. Don't fucking run that shit again, because we all know you're a fucking liar.
We're going to be saving Parker because he's never going to have a chance at life as long as he's under his fucking mother's cuckoo fucking nest and he's not allowed to do anything.
That he's got a better chance at life in that situation than he would if you helped him, Ernie.
He can't do anything. Like literally, he sits in a room. I would like to have a girlfriend. No, we can't do that. We don't know. She'll take him away from mama. No shit, that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to take you away from mama. That's the way it works.
Well, yeah, I mean, they took you away from mama. They wouldn't let you near mama. And then with your son, mama took your son because you were a piece of shit and couldn't handle it. You say, okay, go ahead. I don't want to pay any amount of money. I'd rather just toss the kid into the wind and hope everything works out for him.
That's the way everything works. You don't keep your 30-year-old son in a house with a witch in front of a damn refrigerator because he can't get a sandwich or a bologna sandwich or get him a glass of milk. He eats too much food. What do you think a 30-year-old man does? You can't. Maybe you need to get rid of those fucking cats. That way you'll have $3,470 more dollars to be able to buy food.
Pocket watching ass hoe, ain't he? Ernie always does some hoe ass shit, for real.
Maybe you need to get rid of the fucking groundhog first, open the window and toss that bastard. Seriously. Fucking ignorant. And make sure you do it for entertainment purposes only, Lord. I'm not saying, damn. We raised you enough money, you had like $155.
What the fuck's he doing in the background? Can you hear him? Is he fucking the car seat again? You hear him? Sounds like he's fucking grinding on something again. You know that's when Ernie's all tuned up. When he starts humping on seats and the eyeballing cushions and shit. This motherfucker's a weirdo. Straight pervert.
Left and you sent it, or 159, you sent it to Rose. Not even knowing what you was doing. Free Parker. God, baby, I love that. That's so beautiful. Just the way you do those hacks.
Ew. Ew. Ernie, you're such a fucking creep, man. Just so fucking creep. I can't imagine any fucking person, like, actually having an intimate moment with you, dude. You're fucking weird as shit, man.
Tags these days, Katie. God dang it. Whew. Anyways, look at that.
Like, he thinks that's like he's kicking game right there. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, you know, fucking hashtags. Look, get the fuck, what type of game is that where you're saying, yo, your hashtags are fucking hot? What the fuck? Jesus Christ! Imagine doing that. Imagine like, hey baby, your hashtags be popping and shit. Let me get them digits. Let me get that email so I can fucking harass you.
Whiskey girl even follow. That's Paker. That ain't Parker whiskey. Check it twice, cut it once, whiskey girl. The fuck is a free Paker? Come on now. You gotta put Parker.
Shut up.
Remember the old show back then? Fuck, I'm gonna give my age away. I usually don't do that. I'm 26, everybody.
We already know your fucking age, Ernie. Fucking December 31st, 1979.
Knows that. But y'all remember Parker Lewis Can't Lose? Y'all remember that? That's a funny, cool. That was a good show. That was a real good show. Free Parker. Exactly, Chris. You know what's funny? She said, the Tigers come over in my chat. And they said rude comments to me. If somebody said rude comments to me and I had to block everybody, shit, I wouldn't have nobody on my damn channel. I wouldn't have nobody watch.
You do block everybody, Ernie. Anybody that comes in there trying to say something that's even remotely true or against anything you're saying, you might say, okay, hold on. Everybody, hold on a second. Don't get them yet. Don't bash them yet. And then you'll say whatever little bullshit, twisted up fucking lie you gotta say. And then you say, all right, now, go ahead. Bust him in the head with that wrench. Get him on out of here. And you'll block them. The fuck you talking about, dude?
And that's probably where we're at with it. I wouldn't have nobody. Now, can I go back to a dying man and get rest and maybe try to recover without you fucking idiots saying bullshit that you don't know anything about? Can I?
Please, Ernie. Please, just go in your fucking tent, curl up and die. That would be amazing.
I just go back to my little tent on the road, crawl in the little son of a bitch, get my half a sheet that's got 2 holes in it, wrap my little body up, and lay on my piece of shit mat that I have.
That's why there's 2 holes in the sheet, so he could fuck that mat through the sheet.
Can I go back to that? A good life. Instead of having to come to a toxic world, which is YouTube. And it's
a toxic world. A toxic world is any world that calls him out for his bullshit. That's a toxic world to him.
Express something. Express it all. Can I do that? Can I go back to my girlfriend?
You hear his high ass pitch. Can I do that? High pitched voice.
Friend Katie. Put her on my arm.
Ew.
Give her the sheet because it's only half and it's got holes in it. I would rather her have it. And let her lay on my shoulder and let me stroke her long blonde hair. Kiss her on her forehead and forget about YouTube. Can I do that now, please? Can I go back to trying to fix my health?
Oh my God.
Can I?
I'm out. That's it. I don't know. I might finish this video with a third one. This fucking guy. Can you please, Ernie? Can you please just go? Fucking shrivel up and die somewhere? Or go to a fucking rehab, turn yourself in, get yourself better and just leave everything the fuck alone and stop trying to scam and lie and manipulate people, trying to build some sort of fucking tiger cult or some shit. I don't know what the fuck you're doing anymore, man. You've lost your way at least 100 times now. You've restarted. You pressed the reset button more than I used to press the reset button on the fucking Nintendo when I was a kid. When you get to the fucking part of the fucking level and you die, fuck, man, you gotta press the reset button. That's Ernie. That's Ernie's approach on life. That's Ernie's approach on fucking anything he does. If it doesn't go his way, whoop boop, reset button, reinvent myself. I'm the new Skern Dog. Check me out. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in a second. Ernie, eat a dick.